How? Being that.
What? How does this keep happening? This was a private lobby. I don't fucking get it. I'm serious. This was a private lobby. What the fuck? This was a private fucking lobby. How does that happen?
I can't even play the game.
BK, if you take a lap, can you give me something to drink, please?
Oh God.
Someone that party.
If you to buy some, whoa, Jesus, holy shit! Did he make a second account?
Wait, what the? Wait. Yeah.
Don't.
Wait, you pressed F1 on restart the campaign. He actually must be.
I'm gonna make sure of it. I'm making sure he's actually gonna get fucking. He tried being sneaky. He tried to get me into fucking big shit. But I've been in this game a little bit longer than you have. I waited for him to fuck up. Now he's fucked.
Hey guys, it's me Raveeeey, back in another video. Today we're here with Verbal. And you guys may have seen a lot of what's been going on around in Left 4 Dead. I know we have, and it's been a lot of DDoS and a lot of just wildfire surrounding public lobbies, or any lobby in general at this point. And we're here to talk about that. Make sure you guys also subscribe, like, and share the video. We're trying to make our way over to 500 subscribers, and when we reach that goal, I'll be sure to do a face reveal, so there's that. I know a lot of you guys, especially the Left 4 Dead community, have been wondering what's been going on, why is this happening, who's responsible, and are there ways to fix it or do anything about it. And we're here to talk about all of that. So we don't know if all this is true, but from what we've seen or heard from a lot of people, we believe that this is what's actually happening and why every server in Left 4 Dead is getting DDoSed, and how many accounts are getting hacked and whatnot. But anyways, to start off, the DDoS is in every server. It started about 2 weeks ago, and I first noticed when Verbal and me were in VC together, and Verbal was playing Left 4 Dead, and like usual, I usually watch them because I was editing my New Year's video, and I know, I'm late on the New Year's video, don't worry about it. It's coming out, but I just wanted to address this situation first before anything, because I know...
about a decade.
Yeah, I'll get it uploaded, don't worry guys. But like I said, Verbal and me, or well not me, but Verbal was playing Left 4 Dead. He was sharing his screen in Discord, and Verbal was trying to get into a good Left 4 Dead game, but it seemed every Left 4 Dead game or match he was joined into, every server of his would get DDoSed. So we didn't think much of it. Verbal soon decided to play another game, and we went on with it. I believe the next day though, my friend reached out to me. His name is and he told me about this guy named Jimmy Nig Jr. And at first I was like, oh boy, another typical hacker. And he sent me a bunch of these links of discussions that people have been talking about in the Left 4 Dead community. Now keep in mind that I haven't been playing Left 4 Dead as of recently because I've been dealing with finals for my school, I've been dealing with the editing of the video, and just doing everyday chores and whatnot, so I haven't been focusing on Left 4 Dead too much lately, up until now. But tells me, this guy named Jimmy, he is going around, people believe he is the one responsible for this DDoS, and I look somewhat into it. I'm like, okay, this somewhat makes sense, but how could you be sure? So, what I do is, I search up his name or his username, Jimmy Niggs Jr., up on YouTube, and his channel pops up, like an actual YouTube channel, with 411 subscribers currently, and this is about the time when Verbal and me start discussing about like who this guy actually is. And we find his channel. There's a bunch of like around 10-15 videos maybe. I didn't really count.
I would say no more than 10.
Yeah, and most of the videos consisted of him mostly targeting Twitch streamers or people streaming Left 4 Dead, just trying to have a fun time, a good day. And I'm not sure if they all, like, if he had a grudge against them or what, but he would join. Some of them were in private matches or friends only matches, which like you guys know, it's impossible to join somebody if they're in a private match unless you get an invite. And this Jimmy guy, he goes ahead and joins their game and proceeds to play this.
No one wants to be restrained and, you know, do...
I can't even play the game!
BK, if you take a lap, can you give me something to drink, please?
Oh God.
Really dumb.
Someone that party. You have to leave.
And he proceeds to spam this. Of course, the Twitch streamer, whoever is in the game with them, will get mad and will either try and kick him or leave the game, which is all fun and games at the end of the day, but not for the Twitch streamer and whoever else was in the stream, because of course it's really offensive. And I do get, you know, could be funny, could be, but to an extent to where you're doing this to a community like us, and you're doing it to possibly new streamers who have just bought the game or who have just played the game, and this is their somewhat example of what the game is like. So these people they log off, and Jimmy, from what I've been reading and I've been noticing, is that a bunch of people have been contacting me about how Jimmy would join their games, and once he joined, he would do his typical DDoS or grief or troll, whatever he would typically do. But then once he does that, he would, I don't know how he does it, but he would somehow put like this little hack or something to where if you leave or kick him from your game, it'll infect your system, and whenever you would try and join, let's say you played a game with them, then you leave, and then you try and play another game, well, that game that you're about to join will be infected because you were with him last game. And it sort of spreads somewhat like a disease. A lot of people have been telling me, a lot of my friends have been DDoSed from him specifically. They were telling me that, you know, a couple weeks ago or a couple days ago, they were just randomly playing, you know, then this guy joins, he DDoSs, and they're like, oh, okay, so they leave. And now, for the next couple of days, they have been, you know, they honestly can't play Left 4 Dead because every game they play, it's horrible. The only thing they could really play that doesn't get affected is single player. And, you know, with the Left 4 Dead community, we know how fun it is to play with other people, especially versus, or, you know, competitive people. But, so, this would spread, and, as he does this, he creates and makes this own website of his. It goes by the same it's by the same name as his. The website's called .com or something like that. And disclaimer about that. I would not recommend looking it up or trying to appeal your name, because the website is really, really fishy. Like, it's really suspicious, and From what I've been told, and I do not want to risk it, is a lot of people would try and appeal their names off of that website that they would be given, thinking not much of it, but then they would get hacked, their IP would get sent out, their address, password, username, and so on. A lot of people have been telling me that, so I don't want to do it, but then again, it is a he said, she said scenario. But there's that. So the community is currently up in an uproar because of that. They can't play Left 4 Dead. They can't play Versus or anything right now of the sorts because of this situation. And the best thing they could really do is not much, because, you know, we're members of the community. Like, we can't, you know, physically ban him from a game. That's up to Valve. And we already know how Valve is. Like, Verbal, like, do you want to explain how Valve is?
Trying to get TF2, or sorry, Valve to pretty much do something in Left 4 Dead, it would take more than what we could possibly provide, because as we all know, or as some would know, with the situation going on at Team Fortress 2, the bot crisis, it took a whole lot from the community just to get Valve to even, you know, send out patches and even get an official message. But to ask them to probably give any attention to Left 4 Dead 2, a game that they have not officially given any attention whatsoever in I don't know how long, truly, the odds are just very faint. If they don't really care that much about Team Fortress 2, then what are they gonna do for Left 4 Dead? It's I'm sorry to say, but I don't expect them to respond.
Yeah, and that is the thing. I honestly don't expect much from Valve in this type of scenario. I mean, best thing is that we could do right now, us as a community, is we could block him, which Verbal and me also may have found his main account, maybe. But it goes by this. I'm not gonna say it due to the username being weird in itself, but this profile has a lot of evidence up against why we think this is Jimmy, and reasons are his Verbal and me long time ago, like, I don't know, maybe about a year ago or 8 months ago. It was somewhere in early of 2023.
Yeah, at one point we did come across him before cheating. Now, we didn't really think much of him for it, and at the time we didn't even know he was perhaps doing this at any point whatsoever in time. But what Raveeeey is going to go ahead and try to say is one of the crucial evidences that we suspect may be Jimmy Niggs, if not probably one of his alternate accounts, since we tried finding his username officially and we've had no leads whatsoever. But on the discussion boards, you can clearly find him, you know, saying go to the website to get a ban appeal. And obviously there have been those who actually did that and pretty much come forward saying what it really will do.
Yeah. So this guy has pretty much been promoting Jimmy's website, and even in his comments, he has over 8,000 pages of it's all pretty much the same thing. It's pretty much just people saying plus rep to this hacker guy, and there is a good other half of it which is just a heart, but it's all literally pretty much the same. There may be 1 or 2 comments of other people who have, you know, said something a bit different, but 8,000 people saying the exact same thing is a bit suspicious, and Verbal and me either think that A, these accounts could be bots, or B, they could be hacked accounts who have just generated these comments onto his wall. And we're not 100% sure which is which, but we are really suspicious of this account, so we would go ahead and advise you guys to block and if not report, because this guy has hacked before. he is really suspicious and he is promoting a website who could potentially give you a virus, and we do not want that. So, best things for you guys to do if you're wondering if you're DDoSed or if you're wanting just to stay safe. There is not really much you could do. I know a couple of people said that there are ways you could potentially get your DDoS off or get yourself off the list without having to go through his website. Though I'm not 100% sure if those entirely work. Like I said, don't click weird, suspicious links. This guy could be spreading around links and say, oh, this is safe, and you press it, and oh, there goes your IP, oh, there goes your password, there goes everything. And we don't want that. So, best thing is to do right now, is to block this account, and if you see Jimmy Gibbs or Jimmy Nig's other accounts just randomly anywhere, we couldn't find any of his other accounts, but we did find this one. I would go ahead and block. If you do find any other accounts or if you know anything, please contact us. My Discord is, of course, Raveeeey, and feel free to comment anything in my YouTube video. Also report, try, and if you guys can, I would suggest maybe reporting his accounts if you do come across them. Especially report his website, because like I said, it's really suspicious, and we need to get this website off before more people do just randomly press it, unknowingly getting a virus. And stay very cautious. This has happened to other games before, like Verbal said, TF2, and this has happened to Gary's mod long time ago. And now I guess it's Left 4 Dead's time to shine. But stay very cautious, especially now when you're playing versus or playing any game. And I would not recommend and join official dedicated or just anything on Left 4 Dead right now. You could play single player. That won't really, that is safe, at least from what I know. I mean, I don't think there's any way he could join a single player game, but single player games look good, mutations look good, at least the single player mutations look good. And I have also heard that local servers do prevent the DDoS, though who knows, but from what I've seen, the local servers do help. But yeah, stay away from official dedicated. Also, Steam group servers do help too, since they are Steam group servers. So if you really want to play, then I would suggest playing on those. And oh, also another thing. If you look at if you go back to his YouTube channel, he has made plenty of comments. One which I know the community may hate, because I know a lot of you guys like to do 1v1s and whatnot. I know my friend Dexter loves it, but their good popular 1v1 server is named Sir Please, and what it seems like in this comment here is that Sir Please, or I'm guessing the creator or whoever, is paying this guy to not DDoS or join any of his servers, so he's paying him Bitcoin, aka money, because if y'all don't know, Bitcoin is it's online currency, but he's paying him Bitcoin and is pretty much bribing him to stay off his server, which in turn that is crazy, but you know, I can't complain. I mean, if it was my server and he was doing this, I mean, I would be mad, and you know, if I did have a lot of money, I mean, maybe, but it is really wrong to, you know, give this guy money and give him what he wants. So like I said, block, report, and stay cautious, and hopefully Valve does something about this in the future, which I'm hoping. I mean, knowing how Valve is, I'm not 100% sure. Like Verbal said, it's gonna be a 50-50 really. I mean, But Left 4 Dead is a really good game. It's been one of my favorite childhood games, and to see somebody ruin it, it's kind of sad. And I know for a fact that the freaking the hacker is gonna join, or potentially try and join my games after seeing this video. And for a message to the hacker, like, come on, man. I mean, really? Out of, like, I understand, like, somewhat that this is funny, but, like, what are you trying to achieve, man? Like, you're ruining a whole freaking game over what? Like, it's not, like, there's no reason to give to say that. I mean, it's just wrong in general. But go ahead, Fiddle.
It's one thing to do that to streamers, you know, ruining their streams and all that, and only doing it to perhaps, you know, on a few occasions to them. But making it to where no one can play the game is even worse. To the point, it's not even, how is it going to be funny when only you're the one that's laughing?
Yeah, Verbal does really have a point there. If you're the only one who is playing potentially, then, like, man, like, it gets to the point to where I just have no words to say. But, yeah, guys, for the hacker, like, I honestly, like, come on, man. I don't know. I honestly have no words for you. You'll probably laugh at this video. You'll probably gain attention from this video, and I mean, like, oh well, man. I mean, what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to prevent other people from getting their IPs leaked, and I'm wanting to at least make a video about one of my favorite games, and hopefully Valve will see this and it'll potentially get fixed. But for now, this is honestly pretty much what we have as of what's today, Wednesday, January 24th. So there may be new things as of tomorrow, if not the next week. Who knows how long this will go, but as of now, this is what I have. I thank you guys for watching the video. Verbal, do you have anything else to say to the viewers or the hacker?
To the hacker? No, not really. All he could do is just get more attention. But to the community, best we could do is just spread awareness and do your best to not, you know, give him any more attention as is.
Yeah, as much as I'm making this video, it would be best to not give him attention. It may be what he wants, and it may be a bad thing that I'm making this video, but I am wanting to look out for you guys and spread awareness to this guy, because a lot of people have been wondering why is this happening, and a lot of people have been asking me, you know, what's going on, Raveeeey, and so that's honestly why I'm wanting this video to get pushed out. So, but with that being said, I think that's pretty much it. But yeah, anyways, like I said, guys, if you run into him, block him and stay away from him. You know, who knows how many accounts he'll have. And if you're a Twitch streamer like me, I'd recommend to stay away from Left 4 Dead for at least a good while, until at least this gets fixed or he's getting banned somehow. It has to be permanent, and who knows, they'll probably make new freaking accounts. And report any account you see, especially if it's suspicious of the sorts. There'll probably be news about it in the next upcoming days, who knows. But block, report, and stay cautious, guys. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this gets fixed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.